imagine once upon a time you realized that we don't really have pillows or cushions in The Sims 4, at least not ones that lay naturally. Like, there's some, and then there's some furniture items that come with pillows, but then there's even more that don't come with pillows. So if you want to make custom pillows that don't look like that, and you can change swatches and stuff, hang around. Really quick, if you don't have Toolmod installed, I have it linked below. Just download the zip file from Twisted Mexie's Patreon, as well as Better Build By, because we'll need that too. Some quick Toolmod basics for you. You can open Toolmod using Shift and T. We'll only be using the rotate, scale, and elevate features. We don't touch the move when it scares me, frankly. You click an object to make it active. It'll glow green to let you know. If you want to move it someplace, you could just click where you want it to go. The other features are as easy as clicking on them and then entering a number. And if you don't know what number to enter, I'll tell you. Editor's note, I filmed this before we got this pillow in the event reward. So if I'm talking like we just don't have a pillow in base game, don't believe my past self. But it is just a recolor of the one from Modern Lux, which I cover anyway in this video, so it actually doesn't really matter. Watching this whole video will just be like eating different ingredients and then they come together as a salad in your body, you know what I mean? Okay, anyway, here's your salad. And you want to start by finding this item, this hotel folded bath towels. Notice we don't have hotels yet, but it's still called that. Anyway. So you can see that it kind of looks like a pillow. On a couch, it does kind of look like laundry you haven't put away yet. What you want to do is activate it with Toolmod. Click the rotate button. The axis you want selected right now is the Z axis, which is this perpendicular one. And if it's not, you could just click the button that says change axis. And then all you need to do from there is rotate it. And my favorite number to rotate pillows with is 60 degrees. It's like the most natural or something. So then you just drag it over to underneath the couch and then raise it up by using 9 on your keyboard and then set it down. And you could totally do it that way for all the pillows that you use during this method. But something that I do to make it look a little more natural is when I'm first placing it, I rotate it slightly so that it can be nestled in the corner like a little cozy guy. But then it's just the same thing. You click it, rotate, Z axis, 60 or whatever number you've decided your preference is, and then raise it up. Something I've done before is make them look like pillows on beds. Even though the beds in this game already have pillows, they're not my favorite, but that requires a strange size. So you would just click on the pillow, go to scale, and then change it to 1.5, which makes it the actual size of a bed pillow. And you can add as many as you want to make it look like you're one of those people who has like so many pillows on their bed and it looks so unbelievable. Carely. And you obviously don't have to use the default swatch. You could change their color using the design tool, which you can also access quickly by hitting R if you were ever curious. And then you're like, wow, IKEA. And even now that we have actual pillows, I think these still have a place. They give a different feeling, a different vibe than the others. So I think it's still worth knowing. Now, the real pillows we actually have in game are from Spa Day, Little Campers, Modern Lux, Toddler Stuff, and this debug one from High School Years. Starting off with this one from Spa Day, which is always my favorite one to use. You can open Toolmod using Shift plus T, activate it by clicking on it, then rotate it to a natural angle. Again, my favorite 60. And then just raise it up using 9. You can set up the Little Campers pillow and the Toddlers one the same way as the Spa Day one. Probably the easiest out of the bunch is this one from Modern Lux because it's totally okay as it is. But if you ever wanted to look a little more natural, do a negative rotation of about 20. And then it does a nice little lean. And then this high school pillow, it's kind of a hassle, but it's basically just more rotations. For this one, you want to switch it from the Z axis you've been using and switch it to the Y axis, which is still vertical, just facing the other way. Rotate it 90 degrees, but then it's just like all the others, so you change it back to the Z axis. And for bed pillows like this, I usually go for a number more like 75 to have them lay flat. And then it can hang out on the bed too. But if you wanted to replace the pillow that's already on a bed, you just have to make it a little bit bigger. So like 1.2, and then it completely covers it, which is nice because sometimes the pillows that already come on the bed do not match the vibe I'm going for. Because these are actual pillows, they do look the most like pillows. How about that? But the next method has way more options. So using ottomans as pillows. We have so many of these little fellas. I took them all out and you can pause and read to see where they're from if you want to use them. These guys just use the same basic way we've done already. Rotate to a natural angle, 60 degrees, and you're good. Seriously, these come in so many options. I don't know why I just don't use only ottomans. That being said, this last way of doing this is my favorite. You'll need the yarn ball from Nifty Knitting, and honestly, you could stop right there.
Stop right there!
But if you want to go further than that, custom shapes. My favorite one to do is flowers. So with each yarn ball, you size it up once and arrange it in the size of a flower. I raise the middle up by 0.05. If you want to put it on a couch or a bed, the steps are a little different from the last ones. So once you have tool open, you want to select all the yarn balls that you used in your pillow by clicking one and then all the others while holding Alt. And then you click rotate like usual, but all of the axes will end up weird and misaligned. And unless this is your end goal, you'll probably want to fix that. So what you want to do under the rotate menu is click this button that says rotate around center, and it'll make it so that the axes combine into one giant one that you can control the entire thing with instead of all of them individually. Still having it on the Z axis and using 60 degrees as a rotation value is a good idea. And as you can see, it's not really on the couch right now. It's just kind of chilling on the floor. So you want to move your couch or your bed or whatever you have. Hold Shift and Alt while having your object selected, and then click where you want it to be where the couch would be if you had moved it back. So about here for me, and then to get it up there with everything still selected, you can elevate it by 0.5, put the couch back, and select a new item, then deselect it to make sure everything's unselected. And then you have your own little flower pillow. And once you've mastered the flower, feel free to do any other shape you want. I made some seasonal ones, because who doesn't love a good seasonal pillow? And that's that. If you want other custom things in your game, I have a tutorial on how to make your own custom loading screen in like 30 seconds. I hope to see you in another video, and if that's the case, I'll see you then. Bye!